Okay, question 11, rainbow sort. Given an array of balls where the color of the balls can only be red, green, or blue, sort the balls such that all the red balls are grouped on the left side, all the green balls are grouped in the middle, and all the blue balls are grouped on the right side. So red is denoted by -1, green is denoted by 0, and blue is denoted by 1. So the function is rainbow sort. The input data type is an int array that is not sorted, and the output data type is an int array as well, and it is sorted. So the assumption here is that there are only 3 elements in the array, -1, 0, and 1, and we need to sort them in ascending order. And possible corner case is when the array is null or the length is 0, then we can just return the array directly. And also when the length is 1, we can just return array directly too. And the solution here is to use the rainbow sort. We basically set out the 3 pointers and to divide the array into 4 areas. So the 3 pointers are neg for the negative element, and the 0, and also the 1. And for all the elements between 0 index to the neg pointer, we put the -1 elements there. And then for all the elements between the neg and 0 are all the 0 elements. And for everything after 1 pointer, there are 1 elements. And everything between 0 and 1 are the unchecked elements. Then we need to check one by one and move them as needed. Okay, so overall, the time complexity is O(n) because we need to go through all the elements, and the space complexity is O(1) because we basically just have a while loop, and in each iteration we don't create a new variable or a new object. Okay, now looking into the code. First is a sanity check. First we check if the array is null or not, or if the length is less or equal to 1. If any of these happen, we return array. And then we set out the 3 pointers, neg and 0. They start with 0, and then the 1 pointer, that is the biggest index of the array. And then we set out the while loop. The condition of the while loop is 0 less or equal to 1, meaning if there are any elements between 0 and 1 pointers, then we need to check and move them as needed. And then we use the if statement to see if the element on the 0 pointer, if it's a -1 or a 0 or 1, then we have a different movement for them. So if it's -1, then we swap neg and 0, and after we swap, we move both neg pointer and 0 pointer to the right side. And another case is when the element on the 0 pointer is a 0, then we leave it as it is, and then we move the 0 pointer to the right side. And if the element on the 0 pointer is 1, then we swap 0 and 1, and after we swap, we move the 1 pointer to the left side by 1. So all this movement is to move these elements as needed, and then make sure all the elements are following this rule and stay where they should be. And at the end, after we move those elements as needed, and then we return the array. Okay.